Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So today we are going to continue with chapter 6, which is on Office Automation System. So there are three parts of this chapter. So the first one, we are going to look into the introduction of word processing, and then introduction to spreadsheet, and finally presentation application. So basically we are going to use Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and also Microsoft PowerPoint. So, introduction to word processing. It is a software or device that allows users to manipulate documents. So you can create, you can edit, and you can print any documents that you want. Right? So documents here does not just mean reports. It can be other types of documents. So it can even be any graphics, any posters, any banners that you create using word processor. It says here it enables the user to write text, store it electronically, display it on screen, and you can modify it. Word processor, it is being used in many personal computer. History of word processor. It was first released on October 25th, 1983, and it was called Multi-Tool Word. It ran under DOS in 1983, and then Apple Macintosh running the classic Mac OS, AT&T Unix PC, Atari ST, OS2, Microsoft Windows, and so on. So word processor has evolved quite a lot from when it first started in 1983. Microsoft Word, or simply Word, is a word processor developed by Microsoft. So nowadays, the Microsoft Word is under Microsoft Office, and the newest version, we have Microsoft Office 365, which is the cloud service I have showed you in class before, and there's also Microsoft Office 2019. So UUM has subscribed for Microsoft Office 365, so you should be able to use it and log in from your portal. Parts of Microsoft Word 2016. So the screenshot over here and throughout the slides, we are going to use Microsoft Word 2016. So even if you have the newer version, it should look quite similar. Right, so it says over here, the Word 2016 screen displays items or menus to help the user to perform tasks efficiently. Right, so you should be quite familiar with it. So in the screenshot, you can see the title bar, the menu bar, the document area, the status bar, and so on. Creating a new document on Microsoft Word. So you should be quite familiar with this one. So you can click on File, select New, and then you can choose whether to have a blank page or you can use any of the templates that are available, right? So the screenshot that are shown on this slide, it shows some of the available template. So you can click one of those or just a blank page, and then you can click on Create. So editing in Microsoft Word, you can add new text, you can use headings, or you can change whatever size that you want for your text. You can replace any word through replace, or editing, find some word and then replace that word with something else. You can also move in the document using your mouse, or you can use the scroll bar and cursor or the keyboard. And then you can select any text that you want to highlight, for example. So nothing new on this slide. Okay, in terms of displaying the document in Microsoft Word, there are several ways to view the document. Right, so you can use the print layout. You can have the full screen. You can have the web layout. So I showed this web layout before when we were learning about web page, right? Because I told you that even in Microsoft Word, you can create a HTML web document. Okay, you can also see the document as outline, and normally we use the normal or the draft view. So sending document. So users can save the document and send in many forms. So there are 4 options available. So you can click on File and Share, and you would see these options available. So you can share with people where it save it to the cloud. You can email it to people. So it is being sent as attachment, link, PDF, XPS, and so on. You can also present it online, and you can post to blog where it allows you to share it on SharePoint blog, WordPress, TypePad, and so on. Generating form letters. So mail is an important document in management. It is used to convey information to individuals or group, right? So you can send mail from Microsoft Word without having to open a separate email and then attach whatever documents that you want to submit. So Microsoft Word provides facilities which is called mail merge to send a similar letter to many different individuals. It also provides templates for those who lack skills to write various types of letters and fax. So mail merge process involves the following. So you have your main document, so you have your text and your graphics, and then you have your data source, a file that contains the information to be merged into a document. For example, it says over here, the names and addresses of the recipients of a letter. So the following a guide to create letters using mail merge. So you can open Microsoft Word and create a new document. You can type the letter with whatever text and formatting that you want. And then you can click the mailing tab and then click on Start Mail Merge. And then you should click on Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard. So the Mail Merge task pane will appear on your right side of your screen. So there are 6 steps. So the first one, you would select the document type. So for example, over here you are doing letter, so you should select on letters. And then you should start your document. And then step 2, select starting document. You would click on use the current document under the select starting document. And then step 3, you would select the recipients. So it can come from an existing Excel file, an access table, or you can create a new list in Microsoft Word. So if you are using an existing list, you can click on use an existing list under the select recipients, click on browse, and then you can select the file where you have your list. And then you can select the worksheet tab name that contains the data, and then you can start write the letter. So if you are creating a new list, click on type a new list under select recipient, and then you can click on create. And then click customize columns to modify the list of fields. So there are many fields available. So you can delete any unnecessary field names or you can add new ones. And then click on OK. So you can begin typing for the records, hitting tab to advance to the next field and to continue adding new records. Click on save, and then your recipients list will be saved as a separate file as a Microsoft Access file type. It is being saved in the My Data Sources folder. And then click on Next, write letter. Step 4, write your letter. If including an address, click the location in your document where the address data will be inserted. And then click on the address block and select the address element you want to include. And then you can click on OK. Right, so the field name will look something like this. So it will write address block, where the address block will insert the following fields, including any necessary punctuation. the first name, last name, company, address 1, address 2, and so on. So it depends on what you have inserted before. So if the field do not match the ones listed above or user are not using address field, you can click on more item. So click on the field from the list and then click on insert. Click close. The field name will look like this one, so it will show the first name. You need to repeat this step until all fields have been inserted. Remember to put spaces and punctuation where needed, otherwise it will just be combined. And then you can click on next and preview your letters. So step 5, preview your letters. So you can preview the first page with the fields filled in. And then in step 6, complete the merge. Click print to send directly to the printer. You can click edit individual letters to create a new file.